Welcome along then to the magnificent Suzuka International Circuit, a stone's throw away from Issa Bay in the beautiful Japanese countryside. What surprises lie in wait for us today at the Japanese Grand Prix? A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles. It's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 circuit. And the drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. Keep an eye out for overtakes into the final chicane. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Phoenix lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Carlos Sainz and Russell, Ricciardo, Ocon, Hamilton and Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Perez, Guan Yu Zhou and Magnussen, Mick Schumacher, Tsunoda, Théo Pourchaire and Lance Stroll. Latifi and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. A warm welcome to Anthony Davidson, who's beside me in the commentary box today. Let's talk about Phoenix. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
It's been a really solid year so far. There have been some incredible standout performances, but what's really impressed me has been the consistency. With this kind of form, I'm expecting another great race today.
The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out. As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can, and they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, and failing that, within the points. We are all set here, and it's lights out and away we go. Leclerc gets away well, as does Hamilton and Verstappen. They're all in the same order, tries to pull into the slipstream of his teammate. Verstappen on the inside, leads into turn one. Lewis Hamilton getting squeezed onto the grass, and that's cost him a bit. Alex Albon keeping ahead of the two McLarens. Inside, and Hamilton is forced a little bit wide, and they're all getting into contact with each other. Lewis Hamilton's not had the greatest getaway. Here come the two Red Bulls, free to fight, out in front. We've seen this before, haven't we? One Red Bull gaining on another. It ended in tears all those years ago, but this time around, Verstappen makes the move, makes it clean and overtakes. It's 1-2 still for Red Bull.
Yeah, he's heading through now. Yeah, that was the point I was making. You know, as I say, he didn't spin off the track, but you know, Max's tyres are 6 laps younger.
Thank you, mate.
Red Bull have never won 3 races in a row in the turbo hybrid era. Well, that hat-trick is going to be completed here. He sees his team cheering on the right-hand side. He sees the checkered flag, and he wins the Grand Prix. If we can beat them here, we'll beat them anywhere. That's what Christian Horner said about Red Bull, and beat them they have. Red Bull triumph, and we only have a week to wait until the next instalment of this enthralling season of